Whether you're cleaning messy data or parsing complex product codes, the SUBSTRING function is a tool you're likely to use constantly in SQL Server. It allows you to pull out specific portions of a string with total precision. The syntax is straightforward. It takes the string you want to search, the starting position, and optionally, the number of characters to extract. Let's start with the basics. To grab the first 5 characters of a string, we start at position 1 and specify a length of 5. To extract data from the middle of a string, our start and end points reflect where we want to start extracting and the length of the extracted string. If you want to extract everything from a certain point until the very end of the string, you can actually omit the length parameter entirely. This is much safer than guessing a large number for the length. In a real-world scenario, we can use this to pull area codes from a phone number column. Since the area code is always the first 3 characters, we just start at index 1 and grab 3. We can also use it to parse structured data, like these product codes. By changing the start and length values, we can separate the category from the specific subcategory, ID. Things get really interesting when we combine SUBSTRING with CHARINDEX. By finding the position of the @ symbol and adding one, we can dynamically extract the domain from an email address, regardless of how long the username is. We can even use patindex to find where a specific pattern, like a number, starts within a sentence. This allows us to pull out prices or IDs, even if their position changes from row to row. There are a few things you should keep in mind when using this function. First, remember that SQL Server uses 1-based indexing, not 0. Also, if your start position is beyond the actual length of the string, SQL Server won't error. It will simply return an empty string. And watch what happens if you use a 0 or negative start position. SQL Server still runs the query, but it counts those hidden positions, which often results in a shorter string than you might expect. For performance, avoid using SUBSTRING in your where clauses on large tables, as it can prevent SQL Server from using your indexes. If you find yourself frequently filtering by a substring, a better approach is to create a persisted computed column. By indexing that specific column, your queries will run significantly faster. Finally, remember that SUBSTRING isn't always the only tool. If you just need the start or end of a string, the left and right functions are often simpler and more readable. If you found this helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more SQL tips. You can find all the code snippets used in this video via the link in the description. Thanks for watching.